What's up, everybody, and welcome in to another edition of the Sit Down. As always, if you enjoy this video, please make sure you hit that like button and let me know what you think of today's discussion in the comment section below. If you're new around here, you just haven't done it yet. We're living in a rock and seeing this video for the first time. I don't know what you're waiting for. Hit that subscribe button below now so you never miss another Sit Down video. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. This is a live show. We're here live on a Saturday. It's the end of January. And this is a spontaneous show, but we have to do it. I can't say I told you so, but I will say it. I told you so. It's time to talk about Dominic Sakali yet again. He took his hat in hand, and he's going to take his ball and run on home. He's now deflecting. We've got to take a look at what's going on. The latest information on the meme coin that he released. This is now the second time, and there's more excuses. There's more blame to go around. Dominic Sakali cannot take any responsibility for his actions as usual. It is time and time again, passing the buck, excuse after excuse, just like when he was in the streets. Excuse after excuse. And when all else fails, run to the government. And now Dominic thinks because he's not in the streets, he can run amok and nobody's going to find out. Dominic, how are you this dumb? You don't think I'm going to figure this stuff out? You don't think that I'm going to be notified? You don't think I'm going to be contacted and said, did you see what happened to the coin? Let's take a look at where this coin is currently. This is Dominic's coin. It is down 98% year to date. 98%. For anyone that isn't good with math, it only goes up to 100%. The coin is essentially down the entire amount. This is its market cap currently. And it's actually, I took this screenshot over 2 hours ago. The market cap currently is actually lower than this amount there. The market cap in this photo is $12,500. It's actually now down under $12,000. What does that mean? It's all being liquidated. And guess what? Dominic admitted to that. But surprise to nobody, he doesn't take any blame for it. And guess what he's going to do? He is going to blame that guy Benny and another guy. That's exactly what's going to happen. And he's already setting the stage. And guess what? He's going to try to release this again and make more money off of it. Dominic, we're tracking your wallets. All of the liquidation is going to you. How do you not seem to get this? And we're going to play the truly laughable, yet again, video, and we see all the misfits in the comment sections with the same stuff. We support you. We'll drink the Kool-Aid. We don't mind dying. We'll drink it anyway. Before we get into the actual video, welcome in. I hope you all are having a great Saturday. We've got nearly 300 people already watching on YouTube, over 200 currently on Twitter. Welcome in. Shout out to you if you're here. Wherever you're watching, we appreciate it. If you're on Twitter, do us a favor. Come on over to our YouTube channel, The Sit Down with Jeff Nadu. Do me a favor and subscribe. I'm about 250 subscribers away from 100,000 subscribers. A big day when we get there. If you're on YouTube, you want to check us out on Twitter, feel free. At Jeff Nadu. Make sure you follow and show some love. Before we get to the video, Nas says, forget the naysayers. Keep doing your thing. Keep up the great work. As always, end with a toast to my friend. Salute. Shout out to you. Thank you for the $4.99, my friend. I appreciate it. Patience of consequence, $20. Third relaunch, same scam. The Kool-Aid flows, the rug vanishes, and followers line up to debase themselves, funding his, quote, relief. He walks paid and smiling. They beg for it. Rinse, repeat. Love your show. Thank you for the $20. That is absolutely correct. We have to ask ourselves, at what point will the stupidity stop? At what point will the cons stop? At what point? Notice, everybody knows and are all part of this conspiracy. Notice the people in that chat that are removing negative comments. Why do you think they're doing that? We got to play this video because Dominic Sakali is off the deep end. Not that he wasn't already off the deep end, but he is struggling. Dominic, why don't you just tell the truth and give up this grift? You're actually going to try to push this out for the third time? Dominic, where is the liquidity? People want to know. The investors that you asked for, they want to know where it is. And from what I hear from multiple sources, he is going to pin this on 2 other people, claiming they stole all of it. He's upset. And now he's going to blame them for it, to pass the buck yet again. Dominic, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you a little opportunity. We are going to invite you to jump on the show right now. You act all tough. He won't ever come on with me. Here, listen. There's the link, bro. You're welcome to come on at any point. We have a plenty of viewers here, no matter what. We don't need you. But you talk tough. Explain yourself. Come on here and let us know why you're doing what you're doing. Is it just another grift? Dominic, nobody here is scared of you. Nobody. Nobody watching, nobody listening, me, none of us are scared of you. I will gladly say all this to your face. Feel free to jump on right now. We're waiting. Vic Vegas, 85. What's up, Vic Vega? How you doing, bro? Hope all is well. Let's get into this recent live because Dominic will admit his transgressions. Let's talk about this here. I can't believe it. This is called coming to an end. Of course it's coming to an end because, you know, the grift is there. It's out.
Because the low license genre came out again.
Again, right off the bat, typical victim mentality. Always the victim. He never did anything wrong. We're all just haters and we're shitbags and we're low lives. He is not to blame for this. Remember that.
But you know what? Rome wasn't built in a day. Wasn't built in a day. And I'm really disturbed, upset, but there's nothing I could do.
Okay, Dom, maybe you're just not good at this then. Why do you keep pushing this nonsense? And look, again, it's back to this. It's, I didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't me. Blame other people for it. Dominic, you put your name on it. You pushed it. You asked people to give their hard-earned money to you. And now it's this cry, sorrow crap. I didn't do anything. Don't look at me. Dominic, if I have a business and it fails, it is on me, period. I am the owner. I oversee everything. If it fails, I've got to deal with it. And it's always this stuff with these guys. It's the same crap over and over. Same with that fucking retard Ruggiano. He's another one. Everybody's a victim. Like, he didn't call me out. Then I respond, I'm the fucking bad guy. I'm always the worst guy. Because I call these people, some of them, to the fucking carpet. And they don't like that. And they all have a little brotherhood. And they all talk to each other. And I'm the bad guy. He's such an asshole. Yeah, because I'm outing these lowlifes for the lowlifes that they are.
First off, I want to apologize for everybody for me not being on a week. Been dealing with a lot that's been going.
You've been dealing with what? Figuring out how to scam everybody? That's why you haven't been on here. You don't want to show your face, but you knew you had to today because you knew damn well I was going to come on here just like I am right now. That's what happened. Nothing's going on. Nothing's happening. You just got yet again.
Going on back and forth. It's been extremely frantic. I would say it was a few weeks ago I discovered the coin was OCN, official Crypto Nostra, had been compromised.
Okay. So notice he says a few weeks ago, he noticed that the coin, according to him, was compromised. Do me a favor, folks. Go look at the last several weeks of shows. This guy pushed this shit and continued to ask people to invest in it. If it was compromised, why did he keep doing that? It wasn't compromised. He's just passing the buck. He's putting the buck on other people. He's going to blame everybody else. Dominic, you sat here and told all of these morons that invested in this, you told them we should trust me. Well, I don't know why you trust him. He stole from his own grandmother. But people trusted you. And just over within the last week, you pushed this shit. If it was compromised for weeks, why were you still pushing it? Look, this is a defeated guy right here. See that? Defeated. And then you got fucking people like this. Why don't you just leave him alone? We don't leave scam artists alone, Angela. I know you'll protect them. I know you'll sit there and let yourself get fucking used. like a cheap hooker. No offense to anybody, but that's what you are. You're all being used like a cheap hooker. You just let it happen time and time and time again, and you do nothing about it. Angela, we don't sit here on the sidelines. That's not how we work here. We are not going to let this guy scam people. And Angela, shame on you. Shame on you, lady. Thank you for watching, Stephen.
I'm looking, and actually, I was wondering, I'm watching a drop, and Lee brought it to my attention that some wallets were discovered that didn't belong there. They weren't from the airdrop, but they got airdropped on the research he did. I have an idea.
You know who this guy reminds me of? This guy reminds me of a guy who is the degenerate gambler. He's always got a fucking excuse why he can't pay. My fucking arm's broke. My car doesn't work. A snowstorm came and my car's buried. My mother's sick. He's that Louis Dumps guy in a Bronx Tale. This is what he is. There's always a fucking excuse. Never just, you know what? You know what, folks? I'm a fucking gangster. Well, not anymore, but I'm a gangster. And I did what I had to do. Sorry. I hope you all forgive me. Nope. It's passing the buck. Excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. You know what, Dominic? It's interesting. Why are you threatening me? Why are you threatening the guys that supposedly did this to you? Nobody did anything. This is just, again, what losers do. They blame everything else for their predicament. It's an excuse city. That should be where you live, Dominic. Excuse city. It's always an excuse. Always something.
Who did it? 2 individuals. So I already reached out to the team. I told them I want all the money back. And if it doesn't come back, we will then expose them.
What are you going to do? What the hell are you going to do about it? You're going to expose them. Oh, no. Are you going to lie like you always do? Say people S8 other people. Say people call the FBI. But what are you going to do about it, Dominic? This isn't a fucking regulated market. The goal on you. You're going to out them. For what? Stealing like you did? This guy, the arrogance of this guy is unfucking believable. And it's amazing that time and time again, you have these fucking social misfits with nothing going on that will support this shit. These loser moderators he has that sit there and just get fucking abused and abused and abused. And it's, I love you, Dominic. I'll drink the arsenic Kool-Aid you give me. Even though I know I'm going to die, I'm okay with it because you're a gangster. Well, not anymore, but you used to be. Get a fucking grip. This is laughable. We are all laughing at you. And I know you could call me and talk about my appearance like it fucking matters. Who the fuck cares? I have destroyed this guy, period. And now it's going to be, we're going to expose them. What are you going to do? Call their wife's job like you did the other poor guy? And then you got bitch slapped in court and said, get the fuck out of here, bullshit ass motherfucker. We're not fucking sitting on your bullshit lawsuit. And guess what you did? You got on your fucking knees and said, I'm sorry. I won't talk about you anymore. Those 2 brothers bitch slapped you, Dominic, period. Nick and CJ bitch slapped you. That judge said, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. And then, Dominic, guess what you did? You put your tail between your legs and said, I won't talk about you anymore. Them kids, regular people, took your ass to school. Took your ass to school like you were going to 1st grade, my man. What a shame. What a fall from fucking grace. What's up, Dan Tundis? How you doing? Unbelievable. You have no proof it wasn't compromised. So where the hell is all of it, stupid? Angela, are you this dumb or are you just pretending? I don't know. I'm trying to understand. Are you this stupid or do you just pretend? I see you're a blonde. Maybe you're just an airhead. I don't know. Are you this dumb or no? Or are you just playing a part? What exactly is going on here? Let us know. Explain, miss, what's going on here. Oh, and by the way, it's funny. I got a hold of some messages from a secret official Crypto Nostra Telegram channel. Doesn't seem like they're very happy. Check this out. These are people that invested in this coin in the official Telegram chat. One person says, quote, same person sold millions of coins. Who has that many coins? Wendy, who would have so many? Trust is gone. Guy responds, it all happened in the last hour or so. I hate to say it, it was a rug pull. What happened to trust, loyalty, and family? All qualities that apparently never existed. It must be a rug pull. She responds, I agree. This guy, sadly, OCN for life. Well, it was a short life. Shame. Then he responds, Dom, you should address your subscribers and explain what happened, or we'll all assume the worst. And notice Dom had a good hour to cook up an idea of how he was going to sell this one. Unbelievable.
Throughout social media, and I even, they use, a lot of people use stage names. We got their real names from contracts that were signed, so we definitely have their real names. You know what? We're gonna take this piece of shit off for good.
That was me. I'm the piece of shit. I'm the guy trying to help people and save them from losing their money. But remember, scam artists don't like people like me. You ever see or watch those shows where they out those Nigerian scammers? They're always the victims too. They hate people like me. They don't like independent researchers or journalists. They don't like those types because they grab the grift and they say, hey, this grift's out there and I'm the piece of shit. I'm the piece of shit. Dominic, I'm noticing you haven't joined the show. Why is that? Are you and Ruggiano the same? We don't want to give him ratings. Like I need your ratings. Dominic, again, we're waiting. We're waiting. Abraham, I'm somewhat new to this channel. I'm kind of light. Hi, everyone. What's going on, Abraham? Thank you for watching. Shout out to you. Welcome. What's up, Stein? How you doing? How are you not surprised? I'm not really sure. What do you mean, why am I not surprised? I'm the only person that's called this out. I'm not sure what do you mean? What do you mean? Why would I be? No one's surprised. I'm the only person that's called this out. Who's surprised? Esud says, make sure you cup the ball. Yes, good point, actually. Great point. This guy, Dominic, used to get beat up all over the Bronx. He absolutely did. And a bat was put somewhere where he doesn't want it to be put. Remember that, Dominic? I don't know. I don't know if we want to talk about that. Joey Pope says, Jeff, you called it, and he's doing it again. His people will fall for his bullshit time and time again. And you know what? I want to talk about this guy right here. This guy, Joe Pope, HKNY. He was an early investor in this. He knows he's ran for the hills. He now sees what this is. Dominic, see what you've done? See what you've done to your people? This guy used to support you. He talked shit about me. I seen him. Joey, we won't forget. We'll forgive that. You were upset. Joey, listen, I'm not here to get anybody's love. I'm just here to do some dumb work. That's what I'm here to do. Now, you talk shit on me. That's okay. All I was trying to do was help you. But see, you've learned, obviously. So look at that, Dominic. Joey Pope used to be a supporter of yours. He's not anymore. He's not anymore. He blames two people as he's not blaming Joey and stuff. He's blaming people in his camp who he's going to put this on.
Just give me a second, please. I'll take that piece of shit off for good.
See, that's what Dominic does. When people come on that don't agree and drink the Kool-Aid, they're pieces of shit and blocked. And his fucking goofy moderators do it too. Goofs like Cynthia, complete social misfits. People who have nothing else going in their life. They have no family. They have nothing. They are simping on the internet for a guy who cooperated with the government. That's what they want to do with their life. Total losers. Why do you care so much? What are you doing? It's Saturday night. Well, it's 6:50, and I'll be out just like every other Saturday night. Tom, because I'm here trying to save people. I'm sure you got crushed, and you'll still drink the Kool-Aid like a fucking retard. That's what people like you do. You're losers. That's what you do. Unfortunately, there's no saving you. It's okay. It's no problem. It's no problem. I wish someone would slap you. Angela, you're still here? You're subscribed still, and you're still here talking? Angela, listen, do me a favor. Go away. Okay. We obviously can't save you. You're way too stupid, clearly. But, you know, you can keep watching. It'll only help us. Thank you.
So, you know, it's sad. It's sad because there was maybe about 30, 40 extra wallets that got airdropped that shouldn't. They weren't on our list.
Well, I'm going to guess that some of those wallets were yours. What do you think? I think so. Amazing. Just amazing.
Well, come to find out, then we were talking about, all right, what should we do? Because I have money on the side for OCN to put it back in. I bought some coin back, watched it go up, and then Lee discovered what he discovered.
You ever notice with these people, like I said, there's always an excuse. Like I said, it's a degenerate gambler. It's my arms broke, my cat died, my car's buried in snow. There's a nuclear bomb coming. There's always an excuse. Everything. There's always an excuse. Oh, well, you know, somebody got control of something that shouldn't, or we sold the wrong thing, or we hit the wrong button. There's always an excuse. You ever notice that? You ever notice that? Jeff, I just looked 9 days ago on his live. He pushed people to go claim the coins, buy the coins. How would people believe any word he says? Exactly. Dominic, if the coin, as you said, was compromised weeks ago, why did you continue to tell people for a second time to buy this crap? And you know what's amazing, guys, also, is I still have to explain to these retard, dumb people what, like, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. This guy, why do you care so much? Well, I don't know, because I care about this community and I don't want to see people get conned. Just like if, Tom, you were in your community and there was a guy doing this, wouldn't you want to help your friend, you know, people you care about or people in your community? I don't know. Then again, though, I mean, you seem pretty spineless and you'd probably just let it happen. So I don't know. Who knows? But in my world, Tom, I don't bow down to criminals. I never will. Steinhardt says, Nadu's the go to this genre. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Brian Taylor, there's a sucker born every minute. Rug burns for everyone who drank the Kool-Aid. Yeah. Well, it's a shame. It's a shame. Let's listen a little bit more on this.
So what we did was we said, you know what, let's just wait, let them sell out. But then all of a sudden we saw more wallets that then he did a full thorough research of everything. We discovered more wallets, even the ones that didn't sell. So today I saw the price valuation. I made a decision. It's my call and executive decision. I told Lee, I said, you know what? Liquidate, because here's what's going to happen.
Hear that? Liquidate. Admitting that you failed yet again and you're liquidating everything. And he'll claim none of it went to him and he's going to airdrop it to everybody. Dominic, the coin's worth nothing. It doesn't matter if you airdrop it. Why is this so hard to understand? If you bought it for 200 and now it's worth 12, it's a fucking joke. Why are you not able to see this? Why is this so hard for your pea brain to understand? This is a meme coin. It is a piece of crap. It's not even a piece of crap. It's a piece of dog shit. That's what it is. Fat Boy Films 505 1999. You're so close to taking. Thank you for using the platform to handle this. I go at it with the fake copper regime like Provolone, and also you're doing a better job than the feds. Thank you, Fat Boy. We're trying here, brother. Thank you so much for the 1999. You're very thoughtful. I hope you're having a great weekend. What's up, Joe? Thank you. Not a problem, NT. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying the show, man. You were all over this from day one. I'm highly impressed. Thank you, Augie. The only goal, I get nothing out of this, folks. I don't get anything out of this. Okay. I'm not making millions on YouTube. Okay. This turned out, it was initially a hobby. It turned into something where I can make a little money. I have other ways I make money doing this. Not in this world. This was a hobby. I did this because I tried to help people not get scammed, because I know all too well about how this all works. But I'm the piece of shit, remember? NYC Crime Spot says, I really believed in this coin. I cannot believe I have to sell my condo now. Oh my God. I'm so sorry to hear that, NYC Crime Spot. I hope next time you figure it out. It's funny though, because down the road in this video, a guy comes in and is visibly upset, commenting to Dominic about, what do I do? Maybe we'll get to it. Hang on.
Happen, folks. Here's what I had planned regardless. I couldn't replenish the account, buy back coins, because who knows how many coins they did compromise.
Again, more excuses. Again, the same song and dance. It's the same, don't get too upset at me. I didn't do anything wrong. The dog ate my homework again. Don't be mad at me. I mean, why is it always the same stuff with this stuff? It's always the same crap.
So here I'm buying back. They're going to keep on liquidating and robbing me. So I'm left with no alternative if you think about it. And they always say third time's a charm. We have to do another relaunch.
Listen, okay. You see this mic right here? We should have mic dropped last time, right? When we put out the downfall of Dominic Sakali. That was the mic drop moment. But guys, listen, I have to say this once and for all. If you are this stupid for a third time, you might as well just give up. And we should just drop the mic finally. Because I cannot believe I'm saying this. I cannot believe this guy's sitting here and actually saying to himself, we're going to do this for a third time. Dominic, let's say you're actually telling the truth. And all this has just been a big misunderstanding and you got used by a lot of people. Dominic, maybe you think you're just not good at this. Maybe you think you should just give up. I don't know. For a long time, I couldn't lose weight. I thought about giving up. Luckily, I didn't. I did one last time and it worked out. But there's a lot of things that I've tried that I wasn't good at. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. I remember when I was in 10th grade, I thought I could become a rapper. You had a period in your life about that. The only difference with you, Dominic, is you were a grown man doing it. I was 15 years old. You were rapping when you were in the streets, as cringy as that sounds. But I wasn't good at rapping, right? I did it for a few days and I thought, well, I'm not Eminem. I got to give this up. I'm not going to keep going with it. The crazy thing is you just keep going and going and going. And it's, I'm not again sure how these people still are dumb enough to believe you. And what it always ends up becoming is it's ad hominem attacks about me, right? I'm fat. I'm ugly. I'm pussy. I live with my mother. It's always all the same playbook crap. Excuses, same playbook crap over and over. I wonder if Bill Jr. saw this going, Bill Cotolo was a big proponent of pushing this nonsense. Bill Cotolo Jr. should be absolutely ashamed of himself. Johnny Mitchell, that lowlife fraud, should be ashamed of himself for allowing this scumbag to come on his channel and push it. Michael Franzese, another one. All of these people allowed this guy to come on and push this shit. Did Dominic actually profiteer from rug pulling this coin? And if so, how much? It's not known how much, but it's a good amount. You don't think he made money off of this? We know he made money off of it. That's why he is coming on here. He would have just disappeared if he's going to come on here and give you a more excuse, and he's going to continue to push because he knows there's still a dumb group of people that'll buy it for the third time.
I'm going to change the name around a little bit.
Yep.
Still going to be official crypto.
I'm going to change the name around because, Dominic thinks if you shine shit and call it gold, it'll work. Dominic, you're not Frank Lucas. Right? You don't have some big time product that's always going to move no matter what you call it, whether it's blue dog shit or blue magic. That's not what you have here, my man. You have just shit, and it's always going to be shit. Just like your rapping career, just like your mob career, just like your vodka career, all of it. And when all else fails, Dominic, guess what? Sue people. But that's not going to work here because you're like a drug dealer. You can't call the cops and say they stole your stash because then they'll find out you're a drug dealer. Dominic, you've tried to sue people once, and look what happened. You were bitch slapped in court and say, get the fuck out of here. We don't got time to waste on this nonsense. And then you ran with your tail between your legs to both of those two and said, I won't talk about you anymore. I'll take all the shows down. Dominic, civilians literally walked all over you and did what they wanted. That's exactly what happened here. Those two won. Period. And guess what, Dominic? What's amazing is you actually had the nerve to call people like that guy CJ who lost money. His family lost money. And guess what you called him? A piece of shit. You contacted his family. Unbelievable. The goal on you, Dominic. And I know it's always going to be the same shit. Oh, he'll never face me in person. What the fuck would I be scared of to face you in person, Dominic? You don't think I faced a lot scarier people in person? Dave Portnoy has 3 fucking million followers. You think I'm scared of fucking you? A 2-bit fucking rat mobster? Seriously? Like, okay, right.
Nostra, but maybe we, official Crypto Nostra.
It's again, it doesn't matter if you call it anything, Dominic. It's shit, regardless. Period. On Chain Game says, what's up, Jeff? I only watch you and Dominic, obviously. He should not have gotten into crypto. He would have had a show. I watch because it's funny how fucking he acts. Good job. What's up, On Chain? Thank you, bro. Thank you. Can't save them all. Yeah, you're right about that, bro. You're right about that. Patience of consequence, $10. Dominic is a POS with a mental instability. You're a straight boss. Love you, brother. Thank you, Patient. Look, I don't know if he has some sort of crash out problem right now. Look, as someone who went and got help for it, you should go get help for it, my man. And you can make fun of me and say I was in a nut house. That's okay. I'm okay with admitting my mental health was a problem at one point. You know, I needed some time. You know, I had a lot of loss in my life. You know, I'll never hide from that. And to anybody struggling with mental illness, any other problem, go get help for it. There's plenty of people that will do it. There's plenty of people that will help you. Losers like this will make fun of you for it. I won't make fun of him for that. If he does have some sort of mental issue breakdown right now, I hope he goes and gets help for it because he's making himself look like a complete nincompoop. Mark Howard says, shut the F up, Jeff. This goes beyond information. Hey, Mark, do me a favor. Go fuck yourself, all right? Go away. I'll leave the boys in the chat to deal with you. Shut up, Mark. Cool thumbnail, Mark. You're so cool. Mark, I'm destroying your boy, and you know that. And he says Joey is bad. Exactly. Well, I shouldn't say anything good about Joey because if I do, Dominic will say that I'm working for him again. So maybe I shouldn't say anything.
And it's sad. It's really sad.
It is.
So like I told Lee, I said, what are we going to wait till they bring it down to there's nothing in the account and then I still got to relaunch? I might as well take whatever we can out. At least I use that, whatever left, and then we put in the rest of the money.
How much you all want to bet there's never going to be another relaunch? Notice again, the first time, Dominic relaunched but didn't tell anybody. We've talked about that. Appreciate that. Thank you. Benny says, I invested and got lucky. I was blocked for asking a serious question. I sold at a 20% loss, but would have been down 90% if I held. Another satisfied investor, Dominic. Great work. You know, Dominic, they made a film about this on a much bigger level, but maybe you should watch it and understand. Dominic, if I actually got a crypto expert on here, Dominic, he would rip you apart bigger than I have. Look at this guy. Another fine, happy investor. If you lost money in this, do me a favor. Please come in the chat and let us know what happened to you. We'd like to let you know. We'd like to figure that out. We'd like to let people know about it. And by the way, Dominic, people close to you reached out to me and said the kind of low life shit you've been doing your whole life that none of us know about. I do, but I won't bring that up. I won't bring that up. If you lost money in this, please do me a favor. Let me know in the chat right now. I can't believe anybody would trust a mobster. Yeah, good point. But then again, people watch films. They think, oh, this guy's cool. He's a good guy. Some of these guys are not good people. Some of these guys are not good people. Oh, yeah, they don't like the truth. That's the difference here. They don't like the truth. Executive decision, right. Yeah, right. Good point.
So that's where we stand right now. And this time around, what I'm going to do, Lee's going to be the one who launches the coin. He's going to mint it. He already figured it out with the first 2 times. So, like they say, third time's a charm. What hurts, good point. And that's one of the main reasons I did not also start promoting. Not to mention there's some people that didn't claim their wallets, but also because I knew it was compromised. And why am I going to waste? So I already gave the guy $4,500 to start promoting. Why am I going to waste it? So we just held it back. That was that was a good call on that aspect of it. But it's sad because we put a lot of time, effort, energy. I have another app coming out. It should be days away from being completed.
How long have we been hearing that? Days away. Dominic, we were days away like 3 years ago from hearing your Dom Cirillo stories. Still haven't heard them. And now it's days away. Just wait. Utilities coming. The game's coming out and all this other stupid crap never comes. Dubai investments coming. That never came. Mob Facts, what's going on? It says liquidate equals rug pull. Exactly. By the way, according to AI, liquidating a meme coin involves selling, swapping, converting highly volatile meme-based cryptocurrencies into stable coins or flat currency, often driven by a need to realize profits or minimize losses during intense market volatility. This process can be voluntarily or involuntary. And notice, by the way, meme coins are highly volatile. Liquidation events often happen during rapid price drops. So yeah, converting it into USDC. That's exactly what this is. This guy was always hawking a lot of stuff. I had a weird feeling. Yep. Toothbrushes and, prostate pills and penis crap and vodka. There's always something with this guy. Dr. Vinny Boombots, $20. He and his advisors was smart enough to know the scheme isn't regulated. Otherwise, the feds would have him by now for fraud. Great point. That's another thing. This is not a regulated market, and there's nothing that can happen because of this. And Dominic knows that. He knows that. That's why he keeps doing it. He knows there's nothing's going to happen to him. Thank you for the $20, my friend. I would have a better chance at a 12-leg parlay. Well, you should have actually just did that. At least you would have lost just like you lost here. You would have had fun with it. What's up, Ninja? Thanks, bro. I'm confused. Why didn't he just let it sell out naturally and call it quits? He continues to liquidate when he sees it dropping. No, he didn't do that. None of this is true. He just liquidated everything. Nobody did this. There's nothing that happened behind the scenes. This has happened. This is a coming up with another fucking lie to try to save himself. James O'Grady, keep doing your thing from South Australia. Thank you, James. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching. If anybody's stupid enough to buy a crypto coin from a former capo in the Bonanno family, then I have a huge bridge for sale in San Francisco if anybody's interested. Well, I actually have a beach house in Iowa, Josh, if you're interested. Let me know. Let me know. Timu says, take a bow, Nadu. Well, you know what? I will. Timu, I will. I have no problem with that. He actually believes he can run for governor of Florida. That should tell you all you need to know. Well, yeah, it's funny. I'm actually going to run for president. I'm going to take on Donald Trump in the next elections. Just letting everybody know now, Nadu 2028, baby. Let's go. I'm able to run now. I'm 36. I'm running for president, guys, and I'm going to beat Donald Trump. I'm going to run as an independent. My first piece of legislation will be regulating meme coins and not letting scumbags like this guy take your money. Do I have Super Bowl picks? At some point this week, I will. Yes, I haven't made a selection yet. Jersey Tomato, $1.99. Thank you, Jersey Tomato. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you for watching. Another relaunch. Yep, another relaunch. This guy's going to set a rug pull record. Records for all the wrong reasons. Jeff, you're the GOAT. Awesome. Thank you, James. Appreciate that, my man. Thank you so much. There's nothing to relaunch. Exactly. That's another good point. What are we relaunching? By literally tomorrow, this coin will be at 0. Just like every other shit coin. That's why they call them shitcoin. Moral of the story, never trust a guy who stole from his own grandmother. Good point. Good point. Well said. Let's listen to a few more minutes of this.
And it's just really, it's sad. All these, like every time you do something, your legs get taken out. Your legs get taken out. And folks, I'm not used to this. It's embarrassing. It's frustrating. And this never happened in my life. And then you have lowlifes on the internet. They want to just keep on throwing daggers and saying things. It makes them feel good. You know, I'm just speechless, and I had to back away.
No, Dominic, you're speechless because you are speechless. You have nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say. This is, Dominic, what you should do. You should make it right and refund every person that lost money. Because you know what, Dominic? You know what happens? If there is a data breach at a company, guess what happens? You know what happened to Verizon users? They've got to now pay back their people. They got to pay back every customer for that. That's how it works. You're not going to do that, though, I'm sure. Probably not. By the way, Dominic is definitely watching right now. Let's everybody say hello. Hey, Dominic, how are you? Not too well, huh? And Dominic, I know you want to rip my heart out. You want to come here and you want to cut my head off, just like the soulless criminal you were many years ago. You shot a guy while he was walking his dog. You shot a guy with his back turned to you. You shot your friends. You're a low-life killer. What a legacy. You know, Dominic, I'm hearing other things about you that I'm going to keep on the low because I don't think it's right to bring them out. But Dominic, $50, Dominic? Come on. You should be given more than that. I'll keep that out of it, though. See, I have a soul, Dominic. You don't. You're a soulless killer who is a complete drain on society. And then when the government came to you to make you pay for your crimes, and it's funny, I heard Dominic in this video talking about he's a big tough guy. I'll go to jail if I have to again. Dominic, stop. What are you talking about? I'll go to jail again. Where? You're literally here because you didn't want to go to jail. You're not tough now, Dominic. Dominic, do you know how funny it would be if you came and did something to me and you got a long prison sentence? That would be hilarious. Dominic, you're not in the streets anymore. There's nothing you can do to me. There's nothing you can do to me. But you have something you can look forward to. After today, there's nothing more for us to say. You've done it once. You've done it twice. Do we really need to talk about this again? We know what will happen. It's just like a degenerate gambler. They're never going to win. They can keep trying. It's never going to happen. So, good news. January is ending tonight at midnight, and so are you, as far as we're concerned. There's nothing more for us to say here. That's it. Dominic inherited $40 million. Is that true? Wow, you inherited $40 million and still did this? Wow. And you still won't give people their money back. Wow. That's ruthless. That's ruthless. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. I've said my piece. There's nothing more for me to say here. I hope all of you have an amazing Saturday night. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I hope you have an amazing Sunday. I'm sure, again, we will speak. Hey, Jack, thank you, bro. Appreciate your support. But yeah, there's nothing else for me to say. So I'm out. I'll see you all again soon. Later.